Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and today's starter, Mackenzie Gore. What do we need to know here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ian Happ, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a foul ball. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
And first offering is fouled off. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is outside. One out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field, way back there. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. And it sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Tucker, the runner at second with one away. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Everything came together for him. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Bush digs in now, in there, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Slider misses outside. And he chases that one. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Swanson digs in. Fastball for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Shota Imanaga. What do you got on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
And now it's going to be Dylan Cruz. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Just
Ball
missed.
1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
James Wood in the box now. No balls and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball 2.
Line drive. Oh, great stop. The throw. Pretty nice play there.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Back here in Nationals Park. Second inning set to go. So up now for Chicago, Nico Hoerner. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And now the 0-1. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Second inning here, no score. Just missed. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. One down, base is empty.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Two down, base is empty. And the batter now, Gage Workman. He was late there, strike one. Workman, 25 years old. He's actually a former Rule 5 draft pick. Two outs, base is empty. Check swing, called strike.
No ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short, Abrams. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Shota back to work. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a miss.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, At home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part.
Ball.
Just missing there. Now 1-2. That's
Ball,
a little bit low. Swings and misses. That K is his third of the game.
A left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it when it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Josh Bell at the plate now. A switch hitter batting right. Inside.
That's
And it's
inside.
1-0. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Goes down looking.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. There's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
And now it's Luis Garcia. First
Ball,
pitch
that's
misses. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's a ball. 2-1.
There's the swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next offering upstairs.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. In the air, left field, down the line. Dives, and it gets by. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Right through there for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That
One
one
ball,
not
2
close.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Out to short, Swanson. Throws across the diamond, and that'll do it. Nationals leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now the Cubs catcher, Miguel Amaya. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a foul out of play. The 0-2. And that's outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
So the lineup flips over. Now Ian Happ flied to right his first time. And downstairs. Top of the 3rd, no score. And that's a little bit high. Splits the plate and a count 2-1. There's a strike. That one just misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hard hit to 3rd. Over to Lowe. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. Rips that one to right. And that'll do it. Cubs are down quietly, and we are still scoreless. And we're back.
Leading
now
off
at the plate,
for the
Jose
Nationals,
Tena.
third baseman, Jose Tena.
That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
Inside.
And that's too high. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
3-2.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call
Batting
off
ninth,
the inside
center
corner.
fielder.
And now the
Jacob
center
Young.
fielder, Jacob Young. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Checks over to first, back safely. Runner on the move and fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one just misses. 1-2 to count.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Chop to first, Bush. And they put the tag on him for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one in the air right field. Tucker on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags and goes to third.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dylan Cruz.
So up next, Dylan Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
2 outs. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a pop-up. Corner. And that's the inning. So 1 left for Washington, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Nationals
Leading off
Park.
for the Cubs,
All set for
the
the start of the
designated
inning.
hitter,
And now the
Seiya
DH,
Suzuki.
Seiya Suzuki. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Slice to right. And foul ball. To the right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they don't get an out on the
Now
play.
batting, the first baseman, Michael Bush.
Go-ahead run on base. Michael Bush getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Now, just a nice job
Up next
coming
for
through in
the
a
Cubs,
pretty high leverage
shortstop,
spot right
Anthony
there. I
Swanson.
love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Golden opportunity right here. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is a big first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Nico Warner.
So here's Horner now. He's 0 for 1.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
1-1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And that is out of play. Outside low. And the count is even 2-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And a curve misses outside.
That's a really good take.
Pete Crow Armstrong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-zip.
Well, he was a little
Up
off
next,
balance. He
for the
got the
Cubs,
front foot down, but it was so great at
Pete
keeping the
Crow
hands
Armstrong.
back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
One down. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That misses,
Ball 1, no
and that's
strike.
ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Horner on the go. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Wood makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gage Workman.
And up next for Chicago, Gage Workman. Grounded out his first time. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Two outs. Hitting the air out to center field. Young on his way over. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom 4, and now up for Washington, James Wood.
Left fielder, James
Well, after scoring
Wood.
runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Check swing, but he went too far. It's
0-1's the
0-1.
count.
Fought off foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The next
Ball 1.
offering misses. Now 1-2. Popped up. Swanson sizing this one up. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's outside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Chop to the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bush takes it to the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Josh Bell. Struck out looking his first time. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Popped up. Bush sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. Nationals go quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Back in Washington, D.C. And now it's Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Amaya measures 6 feet 2 inches, 230 pounds, and he was born in Panama. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ball 1 there. That misses the zone. 2-2. That one out to right. Cruz makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
So the batting order turns over. Ian Happ, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouled off left side. One down, base is empty. That one almost got him.
Strike.
And it swings through it. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Smoked into left, base hit.
Now batting, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. That one hit the knees for a strike. popped in the air. Left field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
So now here's the DH, Seiya Suzuki. He's 2 for 2. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
No ball,
He finds
2
himself
strikes.
in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Cubs leave 1, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Now it's going to be
Washington,
Luis
second
Garcia.
baseman, Luis Garcia.
Shota back to work. That one missed.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter
That's it.
with his
Ball
pitch count
2.
where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
And another ball.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
In there at the knees. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Good arm side run and sink on
Now
that
batting,
pitch right there.
the
Got
catcher,
inside on him and got him to
Keibert
bounce into that out.
Ruiz.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
The Nats trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is downstairs. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right
Now
there. He
batting,
saved extra
third
bases for sure.
baseman,
If the pitcher's his
Jose
friend, he'll give him a
Tena.
second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Tena. He reached out a walk his first time. Foul ball. There's a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Just off the inside corner. And a count 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, and they're down 2-0. Lucas Sims on a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close
Now
here,
pitching
and this is
for
where a
the
bullpen can
Nationals,
give their players a chance to
number
fight back into the
39.
game.
Lucas Sims.
And here's the first
Leading off for
baseman,
the Cubs,
Michael Busch.
First baseman,
1 for
Michael
2.
Busch.
And that
1-0.
skips into dirt. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Zach Brixey up and loosening in the pen. Number 68 also throwing. And a ball and 2 strikes. And
Ball.
that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one
3-2.
just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 1 away.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out
Now
of the
batting,
strike zone, but that's one of the
shortstop,
hardest things.
Dansby Swanson.
And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Swanson now in the box. Comes up
0-1.
empty with a swing there. Outside. And 1-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is back. Get out of town. Dansby Swanson hits one out. And they add a run. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Corner
Nope.
at the plate now. That's ball 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Count's full.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Corrals it. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing
Now
it to
batting,
stay in
the
the
center
head, but
fielder,
going to
Pete
work at the next
Crow
hitter, and a
Armstrong.
tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's a speed threat. Pete Crow Armstrong. And the
Off the
sweeper
plate,
is
ball
off
one.
the plate. And that one
2-0.
up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Ball, that's just out.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And that one popped in the air, left field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jacob Young.
Jacob Young.
And that's off
That's
the inside edge. And that is ball one. And there's a foul ball. This one popped up. Horner puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Nationals, shortstop C.J.
So the Nets lineup turns over. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one fouled off. Oh and 2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The Cubbies leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. In the
One
dirt,
ball,
and the
two
count is
strikes.
1-2.
Ball 2.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches
Now
to
batting,
even that
right
count up
fielder,
at 2 balls and 2
Dylan
strikes, but that time
Cruz.
chased outside the zone.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals. And a
Ball.
sweeper misses for a ball.
Counts 1-0.
And a strike. Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Matthew Ross right on it, says he held up. Two-one pitch is in there, and the count is even. And there's a ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Snap throw to first. And he's back in easily. There goes the runner. Pitch is low. And safe. It's a stolen base. Stands at second with 2 gone. Heading down the line. And that drops foul. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nationals leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Zach Brixey.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Gage Workman. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And 1 out now.
Up next for the
Miguel
Cubs,
Amaya,
catcher,
the next Cub to hit.
Amaya.
Cut on and lifted in the air. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one outside, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.